Hey guys, welcome back here at AUSI Exponential 2022. My name is Claudio and today I'm here with Matt from Freefly System. Matt, it's really good to have you here.
It's great to be here.
And so let's go straight to the active of the topic. Today we just released Tyrion OS 2.5, and one of the main use cases for this release is to enable OEMs and operators to use platforms and to perform mapping use cases. So I see we have here the Astro. Maybe you want to tell us a bit about the product and give us an overview.
Yeah. So this is the Freefly Astro. It's a smallish quadcopter. It's the smaller aircraft that we make. It's got two smart batteries up here, so very easy to charge. Pretty decent flight times. We have an F9 GPS on board, which allows you to do RTK corrections. And then our gimbal with the A7R, which gives you incredible accuracy for mapping. It's a small package. It kind of packs down into its case and deploys really quickly. One of the things that Freefly is really proud of is how fast the aircraft can deploy from a case, and also how tough they are. They all have handles also. That's a nice little trait. So yeah, we're super excited about this platform, and now the mapping package is ready to go. So we're really excited.
Cool. And can you tell us maybe what's the flight time of this platform, and if there's gonna be also like other payloads down the road?
Yeah. So without any payload, it's about 40 minutes. With the payload, it's about 25 minutes. Obviously, conditions and things like that can change, but that's the general flight time. We have a smart dovetail on here, which is an open standard. So right now we have this mapping payload, but we're going to be coming out with a lot of other payloads, and then third-party manufacturers are also coming out with other payloads too. So
yeah. And yeah, since you mentioned like this is the Pixel payload bus standard, like that we've been working together and developed this very cool interface to enable you and other operators to basically integrate whatever payload. So what's your opinion on this kind of standardizing this kind of interfaces?
Yeah, well, my opinion is it's awesome. I'm really excited about it because it really allows the industry to adopt more of an open source and mentality, which means that different manufacturers can make payloads that will work with this. This will be able to work. Anyone else who's using the smart dovetail with the Skynode will be able to use this payload. And then other manufacturers who make payloads, either sensor manufacturers or other gimbal manufacturers, will be able to work on this Astro too. So we just got DJI Blue certified with the Alta X, which is the big brother of the Astro. The Astro is going through the same process. And one of the big things with DJI Blue is not only certification for made in the US, but also trying to standardize so that things work cross-platform and have kind of open operability.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I heard also like the smart batteries are like you guys are working together with the community to basically standardize the smart battery standard.
So the batteries are also going to be open standard. So on this one, we have two 24 volt or 21 volt 7 amp hour batteries. We're also coming out with a smaller one for some of our other payloads, but these will become open standard too. So they have CAN bus protocol to communicate to the aircraft. So to allow other manufacturers to use this will just strengthen the community and the industry as a whole.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe tell us about the relation with Tyrion, and why do you think it's cool working with us, and what are the benefits?
Yeah, well, it's cool working with you. We love you. You're awesome. And Tyrion is it allows Freefly to focus on what we're focusing on. We have software developers and engineers, but to have the additional horsepower of Tyrion behind our product to make the mapping package work better and make the interface work better is just awesome. It allows us to grow our software team exponentially. The Tyrion suite is really cool as well for the potential for fleet management and things like that. So I'm really excited about all of that, especially as people are going to be transitioning to fleets of Astros and fleets of Alta X's. For them to be able to kind of keep track of all their different flight logs is awesome. So.
Yeah, I also think it's pretty cool that as we are moving forward with the partnership, whatever you're gonna be seeing here, you're gonna be able to use it on the Alta X and whatever other platforms that we're gonna enable. And standardizing the interfaces from the hardware standpoint to Skynet, I think that's also something that may simplify the work on your side, because you don't have to basically keep the customization, but you know that every drone with Skynet you will be able to offer also to your customers, whatever use case, right?
Yeah. One of the things I noticed at these different trade shows, Exponential specifically, I guess, is, you know, maybe 6 years ago, people were saying, "What is this? Oh, it's a drone. How high does it go? You know, what does it lift?" Those were kind of the questions that we were getting a while ago, and now they've evolved. So we have sensor manufacturers saying, "Oh, the Smart Dovetail has, you know, serial and Ethernet. Like, how can I connect my payload, or how can I use it for this specific use case?" So as the industry's grown, it's like just a perfect coming together of having these open standards, and as the industry has, you know, kind of evolved to adopt these things. So it's great timing.
So you think we are really transitioning from being focused on, as you said, in the past it was like, oh, it's cool, it's a flying drone, whereas now people and the whole industry is basically, the trend is more to move forward like the data flow. So, okay, I have a drone, but I want to do some work, and what can I do with that? So is this, I think, like one of the main trends of the industry?
Yeah. Like the novelty of the drone is kind of wearing off, and the real application for data collection and how people are using these. They have problems that drones are solving, and that they're making inspection work safer or more efficient or more cost effective. So it's amazing to see.
Yeah. Do you think like Tyrion is contributing in pushing forward this basically data flow, like not only focusing on the drone, but making sure that whatever you do with your camera, with your payload, ends up either on the suite or like enables a more multi-person workflow where it's not only the operator, but more a teamwork, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. Enabling the team to be more connected on the projects is huge. Also, another thing that I got to give Tyrion credit for is kind of wrangling all the cats. Like, we have all these different manufacturers who are, you know, our competitors and our friends as well. But now that we're all able to kind of start using and adopting these same standards, it means that our parts will work across platforms. So that's really awesome too.
Yeah, I'm always amazed thinking that whatever we're gonna be doing here, you can just port it like on, especially like on Alta X, on a bigger platform that will basically enable more heavier workflows, where maybe just like this Astro here, it's 1.5 kilograms the maximum payload. And the Alta X, how much can carry?
It's 35 pounds of payload.
Okay, yeah.
So we could put a lot of Smart Dovetails.
All right, yeah. And you can enable probably more LiDAR use cases. And
yeah, the Alta X, which is the larger platform, is a lot of people are using that for LiDAR sensors, so heavier sensors in the 6 kilo range. But also, even if you're using a light payload like A7R, it just fly it for a really long time too, because I have these really large, efficient crops. So.
Right. So what do you see it's going to be also for the industry, apart from basically moving from this more like being focused to the drone themselves, but rather moving to these data flows? Do you see any other trending in the industry coming together?
Honestly, the standardization and like coming out with these Pixhawk standards, like the payload bus and now the new radio bus, those things seem to be kind of the common trends of this trade show that I'm seeing a lot of people excited about and talking about. So, I think I'm repeating myself a lot, but that's just like the thing I'm most excited about, and also what I'm hearing a lot from customers.
Yeah, and since we're talking about customers, maybe can you tell us about what's about to come, like from the Freefly world, like in terms of roadmap and future things that will come?
Yeah, well, we like to kind of keep it a little bit close to the chest, but like high level, some new aircraft, some new payloads, and we'll be opening up a lot more, future expandability with the Skynode and with Tyrion. So
that's pretty cool. I think we covered most of the topics. So I think it was really great to have you here. And thanks, guys.